Hello, Frank. This is Jimmy from Can I Have an Immigration Canada. I'm live again to answer your immigration related questions. So, again, just a request to you guys please make sure all your queries are general queries regarding Canadian immigration. Personal questions I won't be able to answer over here because they need to have a lot of information about client, then you need to research about it. But if you have any general questions about Canadian immigration updates and stuff like that, you can type it on the right, and I will try to answer them as best of my knowledge. So, welcome again. My name is Jimmy. Can Have an Immigration Canada. So, Can Have an Immigration is in the business of immigration since 2013, and all members of ICCRC and members are all in good standing, and we're helping clients since 2013 in various fields of immigration. You need it for permanent residence, citizenship, work permit, LMIAs, any kind of immigration related questions or immigration files. We are almost done it. Refugee claims, PR applications, LMIAs, work permit across the globe. So yeah, if you guys have any question, you can type it. So otherwise, I'll start a few of the last week's updates. So as we know, like most of the countries, the visa application centers are now opening. But again, if in your country the visa application centers are closed as of now, then IRCC will also give you more time to update your biometrics and the medicals and police clearance, whatever information they're asking from you. If you still need more time, they'll giving you. Before it was a month and 45 days. Now it's going up to 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, and even still, if you're unable to give the complete application, then what will happen? Some of the biometrics requirements have been waived off. And when you travel to Canadian borders or the airport, it will be done over there and will get you the results right away on the port of entry. But if you look at the countries, their VACs are open: Australia, Austria, Bahrain, Barbados, China, Fiji, France, Germany, Ghana, Greece, Iraq, Israel, Italy, Japan, Malaysia, New Zealand, Romania, Serbia, Spain, Sri Lanka, Thailand, the Netherlands, Trinidad and Tobago, and UAE. Most of these countries have their visa application centers are open now. So if you are in any of those countries, you can send your application and you will be able to get the biometrics appointments and can get the medicals done and all other uh, relating documents. You can submit it through these visa officers, and you can simply visit some of these visa application centers and you can get your application done over there. Another update that was coming from Ontario. Ontario has done some changes in their PNP program regarding their entrepreneur program and the investors program. So if you are in one of those who want to apply for the business purpose and business investment in Ontario, there is a good news. The net worth requirement and the requirement for investment has also gone down. If you look at the investment level in GTA, the Greater Toronto Area, it's now 800,000 and it's down from 1.5 million. And the investment level is 600,000. It's down from $1 million, almost 40% down. And outside of the GTA, $400,000 net worth instead of 800,000, and the investment is 200,000 instead of 500,000. So they are all going back close to the BC program. British Columbia has almost the same requirement and getting more applicants who like to put their investment in BC. So that's why they are reducing that level and increasing the number of immigrants coming to the province. There are a couple of messages coming from Mohsin Abbasi. Hello. And Narendra Singh. Lawyer is asking yours application is here in July, Vancouver. Sir, I don't know. You have not, I did not apply your case. That's why I told you. Please contact your lawyer or consultant who you are dealing with. If I have your case, I can give you an answer. When I did not apply your case, I have no idea what is going on in your application and what hearing is it all about. So please make sure you contact your lawyer. Yes, there are people, everything is going on, all the files are going on, but you are dealing with that. I always suggest my client stick to one consultant or a lawyer. You're asking my opinion, then you have few other consultants' opinion, and then you have a different fourth or fifth lawyer over there. So it's better to stick to one, and you will get your answer right. So I have no idea what's going on in your case. So please, please, please get more information from your lawyer what your case is. And I don't even know what your case is about, right? So that was, I was just talking about changes in the investment program in Ontario. Again, if we go into more detail about Ontario, there are 24 months of experience required now in the last 5 years. Instead, before it was 36 months of experience in the same time frame. So now they have done a lot of changes in their investment program. So that will be a very good program for all of those who want to invest in the province of Ontario. So let's go to the another update that was from Prince Edward Island. Prince Edward Island has done the 3 PNP draws. Majority of them was in under the express entry, labor impact, and business impact candidate for their provincial nomination program. June 10th, June 18th, and June 23 was these are the 3 draws that took place in province of Prince Edward Island, and they have invited a lot of healthcare professionals in this one, accounting professionals and truck drivers. And also they have invited the business impact category, people who want to apply and want to start their own business in the province of Prince Edward Island. The minimum score required for that was 117. And this stream is always open if you are ready or you want to work and start your business in Prince Edward Island. So there was another update over there. Sir, the next question is from Imran. Two best provinces study and give early PR after complete study. It all depends upon how quickly you will get a job in your field of study. Every province has a different program, and all depends on what kind of study you are going to do over there. So there is not a simple answer to that. But as far as Alberta is concerned, the PNP program for the students and for the people who are on LMI is very quick, 4 to 5 months maximum PNP is there, and after that you're good to go for your PR. Next one is Aziz. What's the prospect in Canada for a teacher and teacher who would like to migrate? I have 8 years of experience in South Africa. Aziz, the teaching profession in Canada is very good. Salary is really good, and you have like around 8 years of experience in South Africa. And I don't know what subject you're doing, but the good thing is salary is with your experience that can go up to $75,000 to $100,000 a year. But again, you have to have a provincial teaching license, whichever province you want to go to. You have to have a license. That takes some time to get a license. It all depends how quickly you will be able to bring your certificates or transcripts to the agency in the province, but it's the prospect of teaching in Canada are really good, and the salary wise, remuneration wise, is pretty good. There is a respect for this profession here in Canada. So again, I don't know which subject you teach, and if you want, you can send me the email on the email ID given above. We can pursue your case here in Canada and can help you to get PR. And from you just send me your detailed resume, what you have done education wise and all that stuff. You have a bachelor's in education or master's, then it'll be really good for you. You just send me your details, and if you have done IELTS and French exam, give me the details of that. And if you're married, having kids, all those detail I need it in that email. From there, I'll be able to help you. Next one is from Harish. I thought I was very new to all the process, and I'm from India. Can I apply for LMI? I work as a cloud and development engineering. Yes, you can apply for LMI if you have any employer who's ready to help you or who's ready to hire you or give you a job. Yes, you are good to go with that. LMI in your case will be done in 2 to 3 weeks. That's really quick. But again, we need to have an employer who's ready to give you a job offer first, and then we'll be able to apply for LMI. Another question is from Aslam Malik. I said my Express entry profile could not meet the minimum criteria. However, subsequently I received an email from say that my application is still under process. Mm, I don't know which stream CAC is putting your application in. So because that's why I was telling you, you have a general question, you can type it, case related question. I need more detail about the client. Only then I'll be able to tell you. But still, if your application is still under process, yeah, they will be giving you an answer pretty soon once they will do the thorough study of your application. But I don't know which application, which province, or under the PNP or whatever program you have done it through. So I won't be able to answer further on this question because I don't have much of information about you. Jack, are they giving paper-based PNP PR now? Yes, they are still working. If you are not under the express entry, most of those provinces, they are going on the paper-based PNP and still working on those cases now. The time frame varies according to province, but yes, it's still working on. Alberta is still a paper-based, yes. So let's go to the other updates. Uh, We're talking about the Prince Edward Island. Yes, they have done 3 draws. The number of invitation, I think there was around 95 plus. Out of that, 20 invitation went to the business impact category, and rest one for the express entry and labor impact. So they are still doing it, and PEI is one of the province where the paper applications and peer application, PNP application, if you meet all the criteria, goes really, really quick. And if you are one of the candidates who want to settle over there, then it'll be a good chance for anybody who want to apply for permanent residence. They do not care which province they want to go to, and if you like PEI, that'll be very good for you to go over there. And there was another update that was coming from our neighboring country, from USA. They have stopped their green card program and work-based visas like H-1B, H-2B, J visas, and all the other visas. They are work-related non-immigrant visas. Trump has signed an executive order, and those visas have been suspended temporarily till December 31st of 2020, as the unemployment rate is very high. They are not going to give any H-1Bs this year, and the green cards have been temporarily suspended. If some of the applications are in process, They will be on hold till next year now. So that was a big update from US. And if you are going to apply for H1B and if your file was in the queue, so do not expect any answers right now. They all been on hold. So what will be the next step will be they'll be doing it in the month of March and April next year. So in 2021, but in 2020, there won't be any more visas, H1B, J visas, or H2B. These are all non-immigrant work-based visas. So do not expect any of those in the year of 2020. So the next update that was coming for the Express Entry CEC draw, we have seen another low score of 431. So if you guys were in the race in CEC, Canadian Experience class, like you have a business experience, work experience, education experience in Canada, and your score was 431 or above, you must have got the invitation by now. This draw took place on June the 25th, and 431 was the lowest score, and the number of invitation was 3,508. Now let's see what is the other question we got. It. What is the employment rate in Canada? Is going down? Unemployment rate, it various provinces have different. The average is around 11%. I believe so, 11 or 11.5 at this moment. So each province has different. Like in Alberta, it's a little bit higher. Ontario is higher. Montreal or like Quebec is higher. PEI, Nova Scotia, they are lower. BC is lower. So average is 11.5 at this moment. If category A, B, O category, a person does not need LMIA job offer. It does not go that way, Karan. So if you are in any category and you do not have enough points, you do need a LMIA or job offer. Job offer, I just wanted to tell you the difference between a job offer and LMIA. Job offer is just a paper. Let's say I have my own company, can have an immigration, and I want to hire somebody, and I give a paper under my own letterhead for our company, and I give them, hey, I need you. This is a contract, 2 years job. This will be your salary. This will be your structure. What will be you doing in the company? That is called a job offer. But for LMIA, and when you're applying for immigration with a job offer, you have to have a positive LMIA. That is called approved LMIA and approved job offer. If just a job offer without an LMIA, it is simply a piece of paper that is of no use, that won't help you to get a score of 50 or 200 in any of those fields. So if you are looking for a job offer that can help you with the points in express entry or otherwise, like you get a 50 score or 200 in your express entry profile, then you need a positive approved LMIA from Service Canada. Otherwise, job offer letter is of no use. This is just a simple piece of paper, whether it has written anything on it or it's a blank piece of paper, does not make any sense. Yeah. Next one is from Adini Joel. I'm from Nigeria, business intelligence professional with want to relocate to Canada. How do I start? Joel, I would like you to send me an email with your detailed resume, and if you have done French or IELTS exam for English, please send me the detail of that. I have given my email above at the top. I will write it again over here. If you can send me your detail, then I will check your eligibility, and from there I can tell you what will be the next step. Our firm Can Have an Immigration is in the business of immigration since 2013, and we help various clients across the globe from your country too. So just send me your detail and we can help you to file your case step by step, and we'll let you know how to go from step A to step Z until you get your PR card in your hands. Yeah. Nitin Sinha, you have 432. Yeah, if you're a regular skilled worker applicant in the express entry, do not think that the score will come down that drastically, because the last score was 470 plus when they have stopped doing the regular draws. As far as if you are a CEC candidate in express entry pool, yes, you have a good chance because last score was 431. Then you must have got it. So I believe so. You are a regular candidate in express entry. So from 470 to 430, it will be really hard. Even if they start doing it right now, it will come down hopefully by 450 or so, but not below that in the starting. But again, as soon as the IELTS centers are opening, CELPIP centers are opening, there'll be more inventory with the big score and PNPs. So at this moment, we are not expecting the score will go down when they will start doing the regular draws. So it will be really hard. But again, uh, it all depends upon, like, in express entry, what you have chosen, what is your profession, what is your experience, your level of English or French, because all those other provinces like Ontario has done a draw uh, last week. They have done two draws. If I was I checked that the minimum score was 400. If anybody has a 400 plus in express entry pool, they were good to go, and they got invitations in the PNP. But I don't know what uh, province you have chosen in express entry pool. Again, if we look at Nova Scotia, their draw was at 250. If we look at Alberta, their draw was 300 express entry score. So again, that's why I was telling you, I can give you general information in this chat, but if you need one-to-one consultation, you can book a consultation with us and we'll go over your questions, your profile, and we'll let you know what is going on and what are your chances. Yes, we do charge a consultation fee, but again, it'll help you to get the right answer. Over here in this chat session, I can only provide you the general answer, because to get into specific, I need a lot of detail about a client. Only then I'll be able to answer those questions. Yeah, so that was the last thing I was talking about, the express entry CEC draw. So if we look more on that, and other good big news was coming from the US. I just mentioned that they have stopped. And if we look at the PNP draw that took place last week under the express entry profile, and yes, we were talking about the CRX score. The score was 696, and there were only 392 candidates. They were above that, and they got the nomination as of now. So that was another update for express entry candidates. And if we look at the British Columbia, on June the 23rd, they have done a new draw for the Tech Pilot program. Under that Tech Pilot program, they have invited 87 candidates under the 29 categories. They have nominated, or they have 29 in-demand occupations in the Tech Pilot program, and they do the weekly draws in that Tech Pilot program. And whoever has a job offer in the province of British Columbia with the LMIA support or without LMIA support, if you are a graduate, international graduate in the province of British Columbia, and you have a job offer and still 4 months are left in your job offer, then you are eligible under that tech pilot program. The minimum score in that was 80 points, and there was 29 invitation. And this tech pilot program, I just want to let you know, that has been extended till June 2021. So if you are in any of those draws and your score was 80 plus, then you must have got that invitation as of now. So the next one was from Abhishek Bharat Kumar. In India, when will the open Canadian embassy? As of now, you know the cases are going very fast. The COVID cases in India, as is one of the top three countries as of this now, is US, Brazil, and India right now. So the chances are it will be close maybe another couple of months or more as the current conditions are. But online applications are still being accepted there. You can send an online application and they will, if they need your passport after that, then they will ask you to submit your passport. Again, the problem will be the with the medical and also with the biometrics. So VAC was open before, but they after that, as the things are going very bad in New Delhi and other areas, so they have closed those VAC centers over there. So it'll be another 2 to 3 months as we are expecting right now, but don't know where the condition will go. Nobody can say for sure. So yeah, it is a waiting game right now. So just wanted you guys to stay safe wherever you are. Do not be in rush. But if it's a visitor visa application and or some other application where you have done your biometrics before, biometrics, just to let you know, they are good for 10 years, and if they have been done before, so then you're good to go to submit an online application, and you will definitely get an answer in the regular processing time, because embassies are working from inside. All the cases are going on, online applications are working, but not the physical, as for the physical distancing, not the, they won't allow anybody to come in for personal interviews or for the biometrics. VAC centers are closed, so there'll be a little bit of difficulty at this moment, but for another 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 3 months. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So we are talking about the British Columbia update about their Tech Pilot program. Just want to let you know, Tech Pilot draw is a very quick draw. The paperwork is done very quickly, around 4 to 5 months, and then you will know the answer whether you have been approved or no. So uh, the big ones, they were coming from in the 2020, that was from the US, so because they have banned all of the non-immigrant work visas as well as the green card for this year. Again, Canadian government is also funding the immigrant societies in Yukon territories. So if you guys have filled your application for the Yukon territories and wanted to go there, it'll be a big opportunity, because government of Canada is funding those communities and those employers to find an international candidates. So this will be a Yukon nominee program, YNP, and this program was launched in January 2020 and expected to run 3 years. So till 2023, there are a few of the employers and the participating territories communities, they are eligible under this program, and the government is uh, also working with these communities to give them the money to hire international candidates. And from there, the PNP and the PR program is really quick in those communities. And if you guys are wanted to go, you can check that one also for the Yukon. And if you find a suitable employer for you, you can apply for a job. And if you qualify for that, employer like you, they do your interview. The steps are really easy. So the name of the communities is Carcross and Carmex, Dawson City, Haines Junction, Watson Lake, and Whitehorse. These are the six communities they are eligible under the Yukon nominee program. So this program was launched in January, as I mentioned. So a lot of candidates have been selected under this one. So I think this is a pilot program. They will be accepting 2,750 applications a year for any professional who fulfill the requirement for the current job market in Yukon. You can go on their website and check about their job openings and apply for that. And once the you got the nomination from the communities, then it'll be really good for you guys to submit the application, and it's very easy. Okay, if anybody else has any other question, you can type it. And otherwise, we'll wrap up the session for today and we'll come back next week. Yeah, if you have any general question relating to Canadian immigration, you can type it and I'll be able to answer, hopefully. And other than that, the Yukon nominee program, let's check what are the other uh, as other updates. They were coming from Canada-US border that has been closed till July the 21st of 2020. So it has been extended to one more month. So it's only the essential travel is there. If you are planning to travel from US to Canada for non-essential purposes, it is still not valid. You have to wait till July. So as the cases are also on the rise in US, so we're hoping that it will be extended further, as also the international travel has been banned till end of this month, and we're hoping that Mr. Trudeau will announce another update on Monday, this coming Monday, and we'll come to know like whether the travel ban has been extended and for how long international students, international workers will be able to come to Canada. Right now, only those candidates can come who have their visas has been approved before March 18, or you are an immediate family member of any of the Canadian citizen or a PR, and you're coming to stay with them, and then you have to show the proofs and everything. Okay. Now, just in another 5 minutes. Yeah, please let me know if there is any other question, so able to answer that. Otherwise, I have my email, my phone number, website has been given above, and if you want to send us an email, you can. Pnp approval time 4 months maximum. Again, we just want to talk about the spousal sponsorship and spousal open work permit. I get a lot of queries about that one. Sometimes candidates are not clear on that one. Just want to let you know that the open work permit for the spousal is that if you are on a work permit, you're on a study permit, and or you're postgrad work permit here in Canada, then you can simply apply for the open work permit for your spouse. But if you are sponsoring your spouse, it means that either you are a citizen or you are a permanent resident in Canada, then you are sponsoring your spouse or a common law partner from outside, or whether they are here in Canada on any legal status, or even they are not legal status, applications are still being accepted by CAC and approvals are coming out of that. Next question, Karan, you mean employer need to be approved for hiring foreign worker, then for filing, do I need to accompany the LMIA along with job of? Yes, as I mentioned you before, I think you didn't get my point before. Job offer is nothing. Job offer is simply a page of paper. Whether you have written anything on that, until and unless you have approved LMIA. If you do not have approved LMIA, it make no sense for the legal paperwork for immigration, right? So job offer, I can give you a plain piece of paper. It is a job offer or something written over there, like what is your salary, what will be your title, and how much work week, and what will be your job responsibility. That doesn't make any sense until and unless it is approved through the Service Canada and have valid positive LMIA. Only then it is acceptable. Otherwise, you can send a job offer letter and your application will come back as it is. That's why I was trying to mention a lot of the clients on my YouTube videos also. When you're going to anybody who's telling you, hey, we can get you a job offer and we charge you this much of money, job offer simply does not make any sense. I have get so many emails they're sending me. Can you please check whether this job offer is a valid or a fake? I just wanted to tell you that job offer does not have any weightage when you're applying for a work permit. It has to be approved LMIA. Job offer itself does not mean anything. Tanveer Pal Singh Ganju, I just answered your question before. The ANP approval time is 4 to 5 months maximum. Yeah, I think you got this time, maybe. Yeah. So again, with the LMIA and job offer question, this query is very, there is a big difference between that. Do not go for the wording that is a job offer. Approved job offer is not a job offer, is a positive LMIA, labor market impact assessment. So when you are getting that one, only then your work permit application will go, or your express entry will get any weightage like 50 points or 200 points, depend upon like if you are in knock O, A, B, C, or yeah. So otherwise, if you just submit your job offer letter with your express entry or your work permit, it won't increase any of your point, and work permit application simply been rejected because you do not have an LMIA. So make sure when you're working with somebody, they are licensed immigration consultant or a lawyer, they are represented by the law chamber. You can simply search about the company, how long they've been into the business, whether they have any knowledge, ask them question, do your homework, and only then give your hard-earned money to those of them. I get so many emails, so many phone calls. Oh, we got this job offer and we have already paid this much amount of money. So who I just asked them, who did you ask before? Nobody. Then I cannot help you at this moment. Once you have paid already. That's why I will always ask my clients, it's not about our company. You can go with any company, go with a licensed consultant, do a consultation. Yes, everybody do a consultation fees. They have a fees for that. They will help you to guide you and find a right path for you. But make sure, please do not waste your hard-earned money on agents. They are just typing those LMIAs, job offers at home, putting a lot of stamps, Canadian flags, red color maple leaves on those ones. The simple letter from the government are very simple. There are some technicalities that has to be looked into, like to check whether that letter is a fake or genuine. Yes, we do, but we do charge a fees for that also. But again, we can help you. Simply can check your letter and let you know whether it's a fake or a genuine. Again, for regular LMIA, it will take at least 2 to 3 months. You have to go for 1 month of a recruitment process, like for advertisement, like company has to provide advertisement requirements to Service Canada. After that, your application goes to the department. If somebody is just telling you, hey, I can get you a job offer in 2 to 3 days, that is simply fake. And there is no agency that can do get you 2 to 3 days LMI approval, even in the global talent stream. I just put another video up today. In that stream, if you are very high skilled, you're in all those categories, and your company has been referred by those global talent referral companies, then there is an option to get the job offer and LMIA done in 2 weeks. Again, I'm telling you, 2 weeks and 10 business days. Nobody can get you an LMIA or job offer other than that category if you're in low skilled, and you won't be able to get in 2 to 3 days. So make sure like you think before somebody is making an offer to you or telling you something like this. That thing looks like too good to be true, then something must go in your mind. Man, we should do some more research other than giving this person some money, because they are doing fake medical letters. They were telling you that applying for your work permit, and after that your application has gone for visitor visa. I have seen so many clients, hey, we got the work permit, can you check? When we check their passport stamps and all that, most of them are for work visa, not for work visa, for the TRV, temporary resident visa, the mean visitor visa. When you come here, there is no employer, and they are just running here. They have lost their money in India. They lost money on their travel. Now they are here. Then now they have to spend money over here for their residence, for eating, for all the other, and then they have to go back without earning any money. So those are the things which you need to take care when you are going through some of those people who are giving you the job offers and fake letters, LMIA. Just to let you know, now there is another new scam. They are also giving you the PNPs while you are sitting in your country. So be careful when you're doing that one. Yeah, so if anybody else has any other question, you can please type it. We'll be able to answer a few more minutes I have. So otherwise, we'll wrap up this session for the day, and I'll be back next week sometime. I have given my phone number, an email, and website on the top of this chat. You guys can check that, and have any question, you can type it. If you need a consultation, we can go from there. We can tell you the process to book a consultation over there, and from there we can go. So yeah, so if you have any other question, you can type it now. Otherwise, we'll wrap it up. Hi, Rohit. Yeah. Well, how can I help you? So yeah, I was just talking about those work permit again to let you know that most of the provinces are back now, and with their Pnp programs. And if you guys having submitted online any of those your applications, like in SINP and PEI, so these are the few provinces, they are still able to get your PNP on paper, right? So Alberta is also one of them. If you have certain conditions that has been tied up with the Alberta ANP, if you are fulfilling that, then you'll be able to get PNP through that. So make sure like you have your paperwork ready if you want to go through those ones. So next question is from Rohit, 40-year-old and have a good career in Indian financial sector. Does it make any sense to immigrate? Rohit, it depends upon you also. What are your professional and personal goals, are what you want to do here in Canada once you will be here. As far as the financial sector is concerned here in Canada, yes, business wise is also good. And if you want to work for the banking sector, they are also good. But you still have to have certain credentials done here first. Then you have to pass certain exams, CSC, FCSP, and all those other exams. they're related with the banking sector, and after that, mm, the career levels are good. But again, at your age level, it'll be a little bit hard for you to go through the express entry. There should be a PNP related to you, and if you have a high score in IELTS, then we'll be able to get your case done. As I have seen in last 2 months, Ontario and Nova Scotia, as well as PEI and Alberta, has done some of the PNP selection in the financial sector. So, as other detail, I don't have more detail about your credentials. So that's the only thing I can guide you right now. But if you are doing good in India and you want to do some business here, then will also make a good sense in your case. Or if you're looking for your kids and family to sell here, because I'm also in your age category and a couple of years more than that. So I know most of my friends, my from my college, and they're also trying right now. I'm helping them also. So mostly we're all looking for our family and kids to settle down there. So it'll be a good idea for you. But again, in your sector, if you pass those exams as quickly as you can, and the things are good, banking sector is good, pay scales are good. Uh, I have few friends in the banking sector, and they're making close to 100K a year or more. So all depends upon your credential and what you want to do. If you have a good IELTS score, there is a PNP program in your case, and your profile will be a good fit for that. Next one is from Shahrukh. Is it possible to change visit visa to work or student visa while in Canada? It depends upon which country passport you have it, and from visit visa to work visa is possible for any passport, but for student visa, there are certain restrictions on certain country passports. So that's the only thing. Like from work to visit, not a problem. Work from visit to work, not a problem. Again, from visit to student visa, it is doable only for a few countries, not for all. So again, if you want to come from visit to owner operator LME and all those categories, they are all good to go. It is not eligible for while you are here in Canada. Hello, Sam 111. You can type your question. I'll be able to answer that. Again, Indian passports are not eligible for visit visa to student visa, but from visit to work, it is eligible. Visit to owner operator LMIA for PNP for express entry. Anything is possible other than the student visa or the super visa for your parents. They are not eligible for that. They have to go back to their country and apply from there. Or you can flag pulling. That's the only case if you can flag pull. But at this moment, the borders are closed, so you won't be able to go out of the country. If there is any other question, you can type it. Otherwise, we'll wrap up this session. So just to let you know that the last PNP draw that took place in Ontario, they have selected the candidates with the CLB level of at least 7 in French and 6 in English. The CRS score was between 400 and 436, and there was one draw for the federal skilled trade worker and another draw for the regular express entry profile candidates. Yes, sure. Yeah, that's called flag polling. Yeah. Sam, I am 38-year-old and I've done 12th. Okay. Can it be eligible for entrepreneur visa? Yes, entrepreneur visa or the investor visa or owner operator LMA, you could be eligible for that. But again, For owner operator LMIA, you do not need any of the IELTS score at this moment when you're applying for that. But for entrepreneur categories or investor categories, they do need to have IELTS score 5 or above. That's how your points are calculated. But in owner operator LMI, there are no point, no criteria, no net worth criteria, no investment criteria in that one. That is a simple, straightforward business criteria. You come to Canada, you buy a business, apply for owner operator LMIA, and you're done with that. And after 1 year, you're eligible for uh, your PNP program. It depends upon whichever province, because that is a federal program. So other than that, but if you want to go through the entrepreneur program, you have to have certain condition. You have to have background experience in last 5 years of 3 year of experience. Some provinces are looking for 2 years of experience. So there is a minimum net worth requirement and all those other things you have to have in that one. Otherwise, in owner operator LMA, nothing like that. Visit visas are being issued in each country, but again, the travel is not allowed. So you are where you are, so you cannot travel on visit visas anywhere in Canada right now. There are only essential travel is permitted at this moment. So visit visas, yeah, paper files, online applications are going through, the visas are getting approved, but you cannot travel. Okay, thank you. Any other questions you have it, you can type it. Uh, so I was just talking about the Ontario PNP program that took place last week. There were two draws that took place last week, and there was another draw that took place yesterday, and it was only for the entrepreneur category. And I will put another video hopefully by tomorrow in which I explain the changes they have done to their entrepreneur program. The investment level and net worth level has gone down drastically in Ontario, and they have been going as similar as British Columbia is. The minimum net worth requirement and investment level gone down by at least 50%, or some categories more than 50%. So if you are interested and you're planning to invest somewhere in Ontario, this will be a good time for anybody who want to come from anywhere across the globe and want to make a business owner in the province of Ontario. And conditions have been very much relaxed at this moment. And they are also inviting healthcare professionals to apply for their PNP program. And they have Sam, for owner operator, can I apply from India? No. As I mentioned before, for owner operator program, you have to be in Canada, whether it's a study permit, visitor visa, or any other legal status you are on, but you have to be here in Canada. This is the unique program that is a federal program. You can apply for this program in any province. You can buy a business. There is no minimum net worth. There is no minimum investment criteria in this one. As long as you have a solid business plan in this one, you are eligible to apply under this. But the only condition is the candidate must be in Canada at the time of application. Otherwise, you cannot send your application. The simple thing, I can give you an example. If you want to apply for owner operator, means uh, you want to apply for owner operator and you want to buy a business. As if you're outside of country, how you can select a business in Canada. So yes, Sam, this is this much of net worth and investment is very good for owner operator. You can buy a very good business that is running and will be able to give you at least 5, 6, 7,000 dollar income after paying everything, all your expenses paid. after your taxes are paid, you can get 5 to 7, 8,000 dollar worth of income per month. Yeah, there are businesses we still have here in Alberta, in BC, in Ontario. So this much of investment is good enough for owner operator LMI. But the only condition is you have to be here, then we'll be able to start your business. So another updates were from the province of BC. So they also have their regional pilot program for the investor visas, where you need to invest 100,000, but they are not in the city of Vancouver or the lower mainland area, where Richmond, BC, Richmond, Surrey, Vancouver, Coquitlam, Port Coquitlam, these big cities are, or the big municipalities are. But it's all outside where the population is below 7,000, 75,000 people, and on that one, each municipality has their interest, what they want you to start. You cannot start any business over there. Most of the municipalities has 2 or 3 categories available where you can start a business in that category, and from there you can, if the municipality give you a nomination, then you'll be able to send your application further. This process is take around like year or year and a half to get everything approved for that, and after that you'll come here on a work permit, and if you are good with the business plan and you're following all the conditions in that one for 2 years, then you will be able to apply for the PNP program and the peer program after that. But there was another update, so this program is going good at this moment. And next one was for their BC Tech pilot program that has also been extended for another year. So now it is valid for uh, till July of 2021. Uh, then after that, because this one is going from last 4 to 5 years as of now, so we're hoping that it will be extended continue until there will be a certain drawback that has been coming out of that. So otherwise, they are going good, and it'll be uh, suitable for those 29 categories they are in there. And just want to let you guys know, have no idea what is that program. So what I will do, I will try to make another video on that on the YouTube, and you guys can watch it. So very simple program in the territories. If you find a job offer and employer is ready to hire you, simply they will issue you a PNP, and that does not have any backlog over there. PNP can be done in a couple of months, and after that, peer program for the territories is also faster because its backlog is very less in those territories, and mostly the paper applications are done like 5 to 6 months as of now. So, but don't know because the time period has been going up and down drastically. So, could go up, could go down further. Yeah. So, just been to let you know, I have a few more minutes. If you want to ask any other question, you can type it, and otherwise, I'll wrap up this session now. So, we'll come back next week and we'll be able to answer your question, and we'll be giving you some more updates about Canadian immigration news. So let me know if you have any other questions. I'll wait for a couple more minutes, and after that, I'll wrap it up. Just let you know, we do have a YouTube channel where I update the news regarding Canadian immigration almost every day. You will see new videos coming out. You can subscribe to that and also share those videos across your platform so people can get some more information. Mohammed Faz Abbas, 33-year-old, stuck up with 387 in express entry. Yeah, 387. Cannot say it's just a waiting game for you, as I do not know more of your credential, like which category you have applied, like what your experience, background. So I cannot, other than that, I won't be able to provide more information. But 387 is a very low score until you are in the healthcare professional and you have 8 or 9 CLB level or above. You will be able to pick up through Nova Scotia. And if you have some of the other French speaking abilities also, the province of uh, as a student, BC depends upon again, right? BC is a good one. Ontario is a good one, but they are very slow with the paperwork. Uh, Alberta is okay, but very fast with the paperwork if you are just looking for PR after that. So there are again, every province has certain rules and regulation. So I can tell you these are all good, the big provinces, but again, everybody have their own drawbacks also. So it depends upon what are your professional plans there and what you want to do. You want to do something what you have done before in your previous education and experience wise. So that there are so many other things that will make your case strong. Otherwise, if you just put a student visa application and it does not have any suitability with that one, yeah, that's what I'm telling you. New Brunswick is also a good province with going that, but again, there will be after that once you have done with your studies. I think you're going for 2 years. So once you're done with that one, then again your age will be more. You will be getting decrease in your score. But after that will be the postgrad work permit. Then you'll be able to eligible for Canadian Experience class. So again, it is a waiting game for you. Even through the student visa, it won't be right away, but it will be, yeah, you say 3 years, and after that then it'll be 3 year postgraduate work permit. So again, you're looking at 6 years from now. If then it'll be your age will be 39, so your age score will be at close to like nothing, right? So it'll be, yeah. Yes, BC Rural Pilot Program still active. Yes, that's what I think you did not get my point before. You didn't listen to me correctly before. I mentioned that program for 5 to 10 minutes. I did get said all the requirements that has been in that pilot program, and it is still valid. So you guys, please, when I'm saying something, please pay attention, because sometimes I combine 2 to 3 questions in one and answer them at the same time. So owner operator LMA, how much fund you need? As again, I mentioned owner operator LMI for another 5-10 minutes. So owner operator LMI is a federal program which do not have any net worth or investment requirement, but it all depends upon which business you are planning to buy. So convenience store 150,000. The restaurant business is $250,000 to $500,000. So, but there is no net worth requirement. If you have a unique business idea, you can start it with 40-50,000. But again, but it all depends upon what kind of idea, what business you are going into. So there are so many other requirement when you're making a business plan for that. Entrepreneur program for ITA, you have to have uh, good IELTS score, and you have to have a business background. You have to have with that net worth. You wrote it before 500,000. Even BC uh, will be good with that much of investment and net worth. Again, Saskatchewan has that requirement. Now, if you look at my new video that has been posted today, Ontario also lowered down its net worth requirement, and you are quite under that one, so you are eligible for Ontario also. 67, Prakash. All the details at the starting of this chat. If you get go above, there is an email and number given up over there. Any other question? You can type it now. I'll be having only 4 minutes more, so then I'll wrap up this session. So my phone number, email ID, and website is all given above. So I'll write it up again here now. You can contact me on the phone number given below, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Alberta time only. I do not take any calls without the consultation appointment. So if you want to go for the personal consultation, you have to book a consultation and we'll go from there. Yeah, the next one is, if someone buy proprietor like in a property, like an apartment or and rent it out, does it qualify? No. Buying a property, it does not qualify as a business. You have to have a proper business. Uh, Buying a property does not consider you as a business person here in Canada. My daughter CRS 384, can she get Ontario PNP? No. How to find owner operator business? There are online. You can go online, and there are so many websites like MLS.ca or Kijiji. So all of them have, or you can contact us. We can hook you up with some of those real estate agents. There are a lot of businesses. I did post a couple of videos on my YouTube channel also. Those businesses are available under the owner operator category, and they are eligible for the owner operator LMIA. So you just need to go online, and from there you'll have various resources for that. But again, you cannot do it from India. Has to be here in Canada. Only then you will be able to start your application. But from India, you can do your homework and what kind of business is available. You can search the price range, and you can get in contact with the sales or the owner of the business and share the financials with them. If they like to. So there you can do your homework with them. Yeah. So I would like to thank all of you and whoever participate today, and will be able to come back next week, and I'll be able to answer all of your questions. I would like you to say, please follow the instructions for your healthcare professionals in whichever country, whichever area you are, and try to stay safe and keep others safe and stay with your families. We'll see you next week. Thank you.